I went down to the cafe on this cute little bike, and I found a bookstore around the corner. Yay, because I wanted a new journal so bad. So now I have a new journal. Yay. Across the street is this cute little store, which I might buy some things at. It's a little pricey though, and they're about to close for lunch, as most places do, close at 12:30 for lunch. So she was not having it. I walked in and she was kind of just like, girl, why would you walk in right now? Because it's like 12:15 and she's closing at 12:30. So, well, trying to sit in peace. Old man's like, can I sit for 2 seconds? 2 seconds. Ay, Dios. I understood half of what he said. The rest, no lo sé. I don't know. But it was cute. It was fun to have like a conversation and to let him speak. You know, some old people are just lonely. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night, and when I need you, baby. Not too much on my girl. So good. This is crack in a bottle, I promise you. Oh, we got some tomate, pomodoro, or pomodori, avocado, salmone, lechuga, cipolle, balsamico di mela, olio, olivo, certo, a leftover pasta, da zucca pasta. Yep. I'm so excited. I'm about to sit down and watch From Scratch in Italian. I've already seen it. The one with Zoe Saldana. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's on Netflix. It's in English. I already watched it in English, and now I'm watching it in Italian for practice reasons. I just chopped up some ginger pieces. Anti-inflammatory. I don't know what they're gonna do to the salad, but I forgot that I took it out of the fridge so that I would put it in my salad since they bought it for me. Ginger is good every time you're sick. So, I'm not sick right now, but it could come back at any minute. So, throw it in the salad. Throw it in the salad. Good morning. Andiamo. I'm going to Milano. First time going into the city during the week and not on a weekend. I just want to see the vibes, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to a coffee shop, sit down, look cute as per usual. Maybe I can catch a yoga class. We don't know. But yeah, it's supposed to rain, but seeing the city in the rain is fine. I got to borrow an umbrella. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's been a slow week for me. Now that my cousin is gone, I can just like be whatever I'm gonna be. Figuring my ish out, because that's what I came here to do, figure out what the heck I'm doing. Because right now I'm kind of all over the place, and I like to write and I like to vlog so far. I'm really enjoying it, but you know, I'm trying not to put too much pressure on it, which is the reason I wanted to come au pair and do something where I wasn't paying rent. I know that sounds bad, but I feel like we all need like a break. And of course, there's moving back home with your parents. But when you move back home with your parents, here's the thing. You feel like you need to get out, especially when you've already lived out on your own. You feel like, oh, I need to get to work, get a better job so that I can be able to be out on my own again. Because your parents like to, you know, they're your parents. They like to tell you, oh, I'm doing this and you should be doing this. And I thought of this thing for you. And even though it's helpful, even though it's great, you're like, can you give me a second to breathe? If I'm figuring out my life, if I'm figuring out what I'm doing, let me figure it out, because you constantly giving me options is stressing me out more. At least that's how I am. I don't know if you guys agree, but yeah, moving back in with your parents is not the break that I wanted or needed. And so in this way, where I'm taking a break from paying rent, from paying, you know, heavy bills, I get to at least learn a language, experience a different culture, travel. Like, this is the way to do it, babes. This is the way to do it. If you have an opportunity to do an au pair, a work exchange, a tutoring thing where like you pretty much get free is questionable, free accommodation in exchange for something in a different country, do it. Do it. I cannot stress it enough, because you'll get so much life experience, you'll have so much fun while also just figuring life out. And it's never too late to do it. I'm 27. And I feel a lot of the au pairs that I'm talking to, running into, they are, you know, 19, 20, 21, 22, because they're either just finishing college, they're just starting college, they're taking, you know, a year off from school, and it's like, it's fresh out of high school, it's new, which makes a lot of sense. I wish I would have known about this back then, because I'd probably be in a different place now, but that's besides the point. Now being 27, I've met a couple of 26, 28-year-old au pairs. So they exist. We're out here. Some families even prefer older au pairs because, like, for example, I'm not going out partying all the time. I'm really not. The most that I'm going out is on dates or a day trip to like see the museums and like culture stuff. I'm not really going out to party or anything. I don't need to do that. Let's see. Where are we going? Great. We're looking for 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I feel like people looking at me like I'm crazy, which I am. I also feel like I'm like a little too warm, so maybe I shouldn't have worn this jacket. Maybe what I need to do is I need to buy a thinner jacket. That's an option. Okay, so now I know that even if I leave with the kids in the morning, 8 o'clock, I'm not getting to Milan until 10. Which means I wouldn't be able to catch a morning class of yoga anyway. I wouldn't be able to catch a morning yoga class anyways because the morning classes are done by 11 and then they don't come back until 1 because Italians take their pranzo, their lunch, very seriously. I'm definitely going to buy a thinner trench, like a black one, to match my brown one, and then a pair of boots. That's my shopping goals for today. Hopefully I don't spend too much. I don't want to spend too much. That's the goal. Like under 150 for both. It's the constantly getting lost for me. I stay getting lost. I mean, I should say I always solve the problem. Like, I get confused and then I'm like, oh, okay, you're fine. It's never like a serious thing. I'm just dramatic. It's fine. Like right now, where am I? I don't know, but I'll know in a second when I look at my phone. I'm supposed to meet up with a couple other au pair girls that are in Milan. They don't have to travel in like me for lunch. That's better. Boy. I don't think I have to press this, right? I think it's fine. It's so interesting how big the world is and how many of us there are in it. It's crazy. Like, coming from your little town, I mean, in America we think it's the only place that's like a melting pot. But I've learned since being here less than a month that even in Italy there's Asians, Black people, Latinos. I don't see too many Latinos, but I guess I wouldn't be able to tell the difference all the time because some I'll meet and then they start speaking Spanish and I can hear the difference between Spanish and Italian. So I'm like, okay, so you're not Italian, you are Latino, Hispanic, whichever they identify as. But there's Indian, Sri Lankan, I should just say broad spectrum Southeast Asian, but it's crazy. And they're speaking Italian. Like, they grew up here, they are Italian. So what's the point of discrimination? What's the point of racism? People literally are born different places and grow up in different places with different accents and different languages, but we're all the same people. I love the world, and I want to see it all, and I want to experience it all and make friends with all of you everywhere. That's the dream.
You might think I'm crazy.
These are a little long, but I like them a little long. Bike me. Anyone else get elevator anxiety and they're not sure if